Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tuesday's talk with Grada. I'm the part owner and CEO of the Purple House Wellness Center, and I'm also the author of the book You Were the Miracle, How Being Hit by a Truck Saved My Life. And I can post the link in the comments below if you're interested in reading my story. And today I want to talk a little bit about the concept divide and conquer, right? We've all heard about how division, if you want to weaken your enemy, you create division and then they're easier to conquer, right? And today I want to talk about how this can actually happen inside our bodies as well. So divide and conquer weakens our immune system, it's bad for our relationships. And so how can this happen, you may ask? Well, there is a very simple explanation for it. When we were children, like from the moment of conception onwards till about age 7, our circumstances, they enter our body without any shield, there's nothing protecting us from our circumstances and impressions and programs and behaviors all around us. It gets put into us and traumatic experiences happen on top of that. So for instance, let's say you are in the corner of your bedroom and you hear your mom and dad fighting and they're having a really bad argument. Perhaps even they're fighting or they're hurting each other. And the inner child, let's say you were 3, the child will always believe, I am causing this is all my fault. And so the trauma is so big for the child that the mind can't contain it, and the mind will actually split itself off into 2 beings, right? So now you have 2 opposing beings, but the body is still the same. So our body, of course, can never split in half, right? Neither can our spirit or our soul. So I want to reassure you that even though these splits happen on a mental space, it doesn't happen in our physical body, but our consciousness is like a river. So the river will sometimes split itself and go around a rock or separate and then come back together again. Well, a lot of the time it doesn't come together. And so healing work or looking at areas of your life that never work for you, it's because you have splits running around in the background, and we all have them. Like, you don't need to be schizophrenic or bipolar to have splits in your subconscious mind. We all have them. Even the healthiest, happiest, sanest person who's had the best, most loving upbringing will have at least 20 splits in the background. I read that somewhere one time. I don't know if that's true. So let's say now the little 3-year-old has took the blame of mommy and daddy fighting on itself. It was too much to bear, so part of the consciousness split off, and that's gone now in the periphery of the nervous system. So it's like right on the outside of the nervous system, and it's also being suppressed, it's hidden, it's pushed away, it's unacknowledged, and it's hated. We don't ever want to feel that hateful part of us. And so imagine something else happens. Maybe the teacher humiliates you in the classroom. You did something silly or you were naughty, and the teacher goes overboard and punishes you too much or humiliates you in front of everyone. Now this is another split. And so that split is contains shame and humiliation, and you never want to feel that ever again. So you've put that part away from you. And so over time, and by the way, this can start at conception already. Let's say if you're not wanted, so the soul comes into your body like the little cells that are multiplying, but the parents actually want a son. This is very common, but you know you're going to be a girl. So already you might start to split off from yourself, right? And reject the feminine essence of you. This can already happen at conception. So I'm talking about divide and conquer. It happens around us. It happens in the political arena. You know, it happens everywhere. We have different football groups that we adore, or I don't know, happens in the sporting arena, in the health arena. You have pro-life and anti-life and all this rubbish, by the way, which is just an illusion that you have to stop buying into. It's caused by the powers that be. It's not there for our greatest good. And so we have to develop symbolic sight that helps you to see above and beyond all those divisions, so that you can become a whole person. And whole person means a healthy person, a balanced person, a happy person. But today I want to take you into a meditation that's going to help heal you a little bit, because on the inside of our body we have our immune system is broken off or torn apart, you could say, in many splits, right? And so when I deal with clients who have cancer or serious health challenges like autoimmune disorders or burnout or whatever, I always remind my clients that do your inner child work, and we do it together, we do different activities, and they have to continue to do that during the week to access those split parts in the immune system, because the big part of your immune system, hopefully it's the biggest part, wants to be healthy and it's fighting those cancer cells, but you have the inner rejected children inside of you that are also your immune system, and they're keeping the cancer cells growing, especially if there's been a form of abuse in your childhood, which is very common, way, way more common than it's ever acknowledged, even in the news, even in today's news. From my opinion, I guess, this is my personal belief, that 1 in 2 women has had an experience of some form of sexual abuse, and 1 in 4 boys, right? So if we look out in the street, you go shopping, just look at it, look around you and see humanity. Like, we've all got so many secrets in our body, right? And so if you've experienced abuse, that's going to show up in your adulthood as cancer, some sort of health challenge, a truck accident in my case, or divorce, or other things in your relationships. But the good news is it can all be healed. So I want to say divide and conquer is the most toxic thing that can happen to us. And the opposite of that is shared love. So love, of course, unconditional love, is the most powerful healing force in the whole of the universe. And if we share that, so if it can be expressed and we have somebody else with us and we share the love, is the highest or most powerful form of love. Now, it's not always possible for us, of course, to be lucky to share love, and that's also not the point of today. I want you to go in within your body and connect with some of the unwanted parts of yourself, like the parts that you reject. And for that you'll need to close your eyes. It can be the rude part, the part that's always oversharing, the part that overeats, the part that criticizes you. You can think of the part that jumps out at you, that makes you feel ashamed later, the part that blows up your relationships, the part that's telling you you are an imposter, like all those parts of us that are pulling us in the opposite direction to where we want to be going. So the attention needs to be, just find one of those today, one, and pull that part in, right? It can be, it doesn't have to be your most hateful part. You can start small, just maybe your impatient self, right? And then we are going to do a meditation that's going to, I'll talk you through it, and you can listen to this meditation over and over again, and it's going to help heal the division inside your body. It's like shared love. You're sharing the love with as many parts as want to come on board, so that you can heal and become resilient and become whole in yourself. So healing comes from whole or holy, which is a sacred process. The word holy and health are the same thing, and it's like restoring the sacredness of your being. So this will probably take 10 minutes, and if you like, don't listen to me when you're driving in the car, because you'll probably lose your focus, and that could be dangerous. So just watch, if you're driving, watch the replay, and listen to this meditation as often as you can, and bringing in different parts of your being home. so the love can be shared. Shared love is the greatest love. That's my positive message for you today. So let's do this together. So I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you go from everywhere out there into the present moment. And when you go into the present moment, you access your subconscious self, where we've got all these parts running around in the background. And just get really comfortable and just begin to let go. Every thought, everything in your external world slips out of your awareness. And you become conscious of the inside of your body, using the breath through the nose, breathing in. As you breathe out, you're letting go of stressed energy. And you can slow the breath down if you like. Slowly exhaling all the stale breath out of your body. You can exhale through your nose. That has a different effect. And now I want you to focus on bringing energy up out of the ground through the soles of your feet. So pulling yin energy out of Mother Earth through the soles of your feet, your legs, your knees, your pelvic area, your tummy, your rib cage, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your head, and out to the crown of your head. And then slowly exhale it again. And this time I want you to imagine there is a ball of violet purple energy just below your feet. And the violet energy is the divine energy. And just pull that into your body through the breath. So inhaling that in through your feet. Imagine this violet light going through your legs, your knees, your lower abdomen, your stomach, your heart, your throat, your head, and finally the place right above your head, the crown chakra. Just feel that energy has like a bringing together quality. It's like everything is welcome here. I am pure acceptance. That's the energy of the violet. And just feel that energy rushing up through your body. And I want you to take notice of one area of your body where it feels different. A place in your body where the energy feels sticky, or knotty, or sore, or painful, or tension. Whatever you feel, whatever your attention is drawn to is actually an energy block. And deep inside that energy block is an inner child that's hidden in there, that's hiding. And simply notice that energy. It could be in your head, in your tummy, in your shoulders. Everyone is different. Just bring your awareness to that location. Keep on inhaling the violet energy into your body from that ball of energy that's growing bigger and stronger underneath your feet. Pulling that healing energy up into your body and bringing it to your awareness into that spot of your body. With your awareness, you allow the energy into that spot to accumulate. So let's say it's under a shoulder blade. Allow your energy to get stronger there and bigger, with the intention of lifting it out of your body. So knowing that you are a powerful consciousness, and you can shift and move these energy blocks inside of you. With your thoughts, with your mind, with your breath. And just notice this place where the energy is bundled up in an accepting, non-judgmental way, with compassion. And just slowly and confidently start focusing on this area. Observe areas outside of it, clearing it with your mind, with your breath. And just notice how it makes you feel. And that feeling belongs to one of your inner children. So the inner child can stay. But we want to remove the stuck energy, the trauma energy around it. So in your mind's eye, just start rotating the energy in this particular spot. Like you see it go, the energy, you start to see it rotate round and round, either to the left or the right, whichever way comes to you, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Just, that's right, whatever you're doing is perfect. See that energy keep turning inside of that spot. And the faster it turns and moves, the less power it holds. It's dissolving, it's clearing, it's uncreating. It's beginning to disperse and breaking up into blocks, different little particles inside of your body. And you notice that the faster that energy spins, the more it dissolves and dissipates, till finally it leaves your body. Now sometimes in that same spot you will get a picture, you might see an inner child that's hiding in the corner, that's feeling unwanted or cold or starved or drowned, because guilt and sadness is a drowning quality energy. And I want you to just pay attention to your inner child that you've uncovered. And just ask of that child, what does it need from you right now? Does it need some food? Does it want a hug? Does it want a warm bath? Does it want a cuddle? Does it simply want you to stop and listen and allow the story to come out? And just shine the light of your consciousness and your love onto this child, so it becomes a shared love. With compassion, with kindness, no judgment, fully accepting. Keep breathing into your body. If the child, you can beckon the child to come in onto your hand, so like you can put imaginary on your hand like a tiny little being. But if the child says, no, I'm not ready yet, just promise this child, okay, I get it that you want some time because you've been forgotten for all these years. I'll come back for you tomorrow, I promise. And then you have to keep that promise to yourself. But if the child wants to meet you in your mind's eye, you can put that inner child, the neglected, lost child, onto your hand and gently put your other hand over the top and allow the warmth and the love of your hand to go into that inner child that you're now holding in your hand. And just feel the preciousness of it. It's more precious than the most expensive, priceless diamond in the whole world. And your hands are an extension of your heart. So this inner child is now basking into the shared love that's coming from your body. Just breathe into it and feel the healing energy flow from your body into this child. And then when you're ready, you can put it in your heart. And breathe into your heart, and then you say out loud, this is me. I love myself unconditionally. You're home now. And then you sit into that feeling of renewed wholeness, knowing that another part of you has come home into the bigger nervous system. Your immune system is being strengthened. Your capacity to feel and your love is bigger now. Confidence will grow. Life will enter. You'll enter more flow into your life. The energy starts to flow through your body. And just enjoy that feeling of shared love. flowing through all your organs, from the center of your body out into your stomach, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen, your bowels, your bladder, your bone structure, your skeleton, your knees, your feet, into that violet ball, and then back up, your shoulders, your neck, your head, your arms, your hands, just feeling all parts of your body becoming friends with each other. A unified field. So when you're a unified field, you're attracting peace and love and fulfillment and abundance into your life, and your light will be brighter, so you can help others. And just thank yourself for being the being that you are, and feel this sense of appreciation for who you are in your body, for all your inner children, for the inner children that you promised to meet tomorrow and the next day and every day of your life. Showering yourself with kindness and compassion. Just feel truly grateful for the life that you've created. And just stay in this moment of gratitude. Stay in the state of gratitude for the rest of the day. And then you can slowly bring your awareness back into your body, and then open your eyes with your attention still in the back of your head into the room. And now you've reset your nervous system. You've created a sense of lightness and freeness in your body, and strengthened, some of the weaker parts of you. So thank you for joining me in this meditation. You always get the most benefit from learning something new, let's say a new meditation, and then repeating it, because the subconscious mind loves repetition. And so you can replace old habits with new habits. And the old habit could be like too much self-criticism, or sucking it up. We often say to ourselves, suck it up. But you have to stop doing that and start treating yourself with compassion and unconditional love. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for tuning in. Let me know how you go the rest of the week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again this time next week. Big love to all of you. Bye bye.